Hello. So, getting video of what we do and then sending it to you in a concise format is tricky because um, we work on so many different things. So, I kind of want to highlight um, some of the stuff that you sent me a video and it made me go, I wonder if. So, today I worked on loading his name as a command, basically loading it in as a leave it command. I also wanted to see if I could get play disengagement. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm letting him chase, like go crazy with the toy. Now I have him on a long leash. So if I need to emergency recall him or emergency take something out of his mouth, I have control if I need to. But right here, essentially I have the toy. He got to play with it. And I just said his name only once and I just let him kind of work through that process. And then once he lets go, then he gets to play again. We go back to play. When he sits and he looks at me when I say his name and he drops that toy, then he can go get it again. So the fact is, it's like a pause more than a deterrent of actually getting to have the thing. Now, I started off with toys. It's like a hot pepper toy. And then I did a ball that has a rope through it. He loved playing tug with this one, but he dropped it very quickly versus the cloth toy. Next week, I'm going to have some towels, some rope toys, and some other like not dog toy stuff, but more sensory fabrics just to test his boundaries. But the idea is that he got to play with it. He gets to run away with it. We're going to play chase. And then when it's time to pause, you have to check in with me. But as soon as you check in with me, then we get to go back to that play. So it's not I'm keeping away because I want you to chase me, or I keep it away because this is the game. It's more of, if I want to keep engaging with you, I should just split it out real fast, which ultimately I think is what he's looking for. He's looking for a sensory impact. Now, we also worked on place command just to reinforce if you need to put him in a spot and you're folding laundry, you ask him for a place and you can have all that tasty fabric or whatever it is in front of him, and you can put the laundry away. You can get up and walk away and come back and he's still in that place. I also work on impulse with this. So you're going to see Sam or other trainer walk in, and it's a good example of, hey, if there's another person, how does he get distracted? And right there, he definitely gets distracted because he's excited to see Sam. But Sam just, nope. And he sat back right down. And then it's okay, let's go back on place and let's focus. I'm going to reward him when there's big moments of distraction. So right there, he had an and I just was stepping on the leash, so he couldn't really get too far from me. And then when he went back on it, he got a good boy. And then we're waiting for that release command of coming off place. Now, right there, I know I have this sped up, but he did a stress yawn, which is kind of where it's time to change to something else. Later this afternoon, I did the same thing, but in the lobby. So you can see someone coming in. There's treats on the ground. I was throwing pillows at him. I have a Frisbee. He did much, much better in the lobby the second time around than when we were just in the training room. And that can also be different motivation states where he's, I'm in the training room and I got to play and I'm in high drive, and then I'm in the lobby and I have to expect or behave a little bit differently. And this is something that we'll explore, especially from home on walks and stuff like that with you guys. But again, impulse. I wanted to see how, because he has such selective impulse, how long could I make that happen and really focus on duration and the type of impulse. When we're working on dogs like him, it's all about finding the exact trigger and the exact combination. So it's going to be a little trial and error, but he did phenomenal today. He's a smart dog.